anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
I'm just making sure this thing's on.
It's on, Paige. We did a check.
I don't hear it doing anything.
It's going. It's on the board.
I thought when you talked to a microphone it was supposed to make noise. You know what I mean? Like out of a speaker or something.
I mean,
I've done comedy for 8 years.
folks, if you're just joining us, this is DP Sundays at 6. We're back at it again. Paige, busy as usual. We were supposed to start at 6, but I think you had. What was it this time? You had like an appearance.
Well, it's an appearance. I'm a busy guy. We're here. We're ready for DP Sundays at 6. Craft services is taking a little dip, but it's all right.
We had to eat all the craft services because we were waiting for you.
I know. I really saw y'all tearing into those after the show, and I was like, I'm glad you didn't get food poisoning or anything. That's a dangerous game.
It can't be filet mignon every time, and I got what I could. You're really banking by bank here, requesting all these changes to the show, and I can only do so much as a person and as a woman.
It's okay. We're here. It's DP. We're gonna work it out. Okay.
We're gonna work it out. It's an exciting show. It's gonna be some big stuff. You promised 2 new tenants.
2 new tenants. Last week I only delivered on 1.
Paige only delivered on 1. Maybe one of the tenants is keep them guessing because you sure kept me guessing, waiting for that other tenant.
I don't know if you need to be getting into the business of creating tenants.
That's right. I'm not the actor. I'm not in show business, so to speak.
That's all right. Well, you can see it's DP. It's Sundays at 6.
Sundays at 6. Today it's Sundays at 7:15.
We let the squealers know what was up. It's okay.
I would think as an actor, you would know a thing or two about punctuality.
Well, of course we know the tenants, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm here. It's DP. I'm in a suit. Do you know why I'm in a suit?
I can only guess, Paige, why you'd be in a suit. Can you tell us why you're in a suit?
You know the first tenant. You all know the first tenant. Drop it in the chat if you know it.
Drop it in the chat if you know it. Tenant number 1 is always give 'em the superstar.
Always give 'em the superstar,
Always
baby.
give 'em the superstar.
I got this suit last week. I've been wearing it since last Monday.
Yeah, Paige.
You know why? Because a suit, this is Versace, by the way. A suit says superstar. People see suit, they think superstar.
That's certainly. I thought something when I saw that suit. I've been thinking a lot of things. Last week you were in a different suit, a track suit.
Well, that's right. Sometimes you're on the run. Sometimes business. Sometimes pleasure outweighs business. You know what I mean?
That is true. You need to make a sneaky getaway from the paparazzi, all those groupies that are surely flooding your DMs and flooding you in the streets.
Mm-hmm. That is right. It's getting to the point where it's not even safe really for me to be on the streets. And you're aware of what happened to my Twitter.
I am aware of what happened to your Twitter. Paige, I'm a little worried for you, honestly. I saw there's some more activity today.
Well, we talked about that guy last week. I'm not worried about that guy. But I'm saying I'm going to try to power through the show because I'm kind of in a bad mood. I had a damn package I was expecting, and it says delivered. It's not out there. I think someone fucking stole it. I'm kind of pissed off.
Paige, you said there was a package that you wanted delivered?
Well,
I wasn't
yeah.
out there.
You know, when you're a guy like me, people are always sending you fan mail and little gifts and tchotchkes.
Please tell me you've checked your Twitter today.
I haven't looked on Twitter today, to be honest. I tweeted one thing about Multiverses,
I
which is a great game.
I would check your Twitter if I were you, because somebody tweeted something and added you, and it looked really concerning to me. It was from an account called PorchPirate6969.
That's just a fan. I don't know what you're freaking out
No,
about.
no,
this.
no,
That's
but-
just a fan.
but
It is
hear me
annoying and
out.
a weird coincidence that my package got stolen. But come on, that's just a fan.
You were speaking of packages. I could have sworn this tweet had a picture of a package with your address on it, and it had a caption on it that said "Special delivery coming tonight."
And that wasn't from. I didn't see that. To be
That was
honest.
not from me. It was not
I'm
from
saying it wasn't.
anyone.
It wasn't from the proof of concept.
It was not.
Because we all saw the bloody package in the proof of concept.
It was,
Go
it
ahead
was-
and watch that.
it was a-
Baby Goblin Productions.
It was a bloody package, but it was not from the proof of concept. It was somebody just holding a bloody package, a package smeared with blood with your address on it.
Wow, listen,
and
I got
a
plenty of
caption.
security detail. We'll work this out.
That's another
We're
thing.
getting distracted. We're getting away from the tenants.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I
We're
didn't
getting
mean to cut you off, though. What were we saying?
Well, I was about to say that the thing about the security detail.
Mhm.
I don't see any security here right now.
They're around. If you saw them hanging out eating a cheeseburger, wouldn't be very good security, would it?
I mean, I've never seen the Secret Service eating a cheeseburger, so that's airtight logic.
I like having, a security detail that's like ninja mode. You know what I mean?
Silent but deadly,
They stick to the shadows.
much like a fart.
That's right. Silent but deadly.
You always smell 'em, you never see
They
it.
stick to the damn shadows.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
They're
trust.
like the turtles.
I'm gonna trust that you're taking care of yourself.
They're like
because
Donnie and Raph and Michelangelo.
you didn't. Okay, that's
and- which really, some of the most accomplished actors of all time. They've made what 30 Turtles movies.
they've made over 30 Turtles movies.
I gotta get in
They're some of the
contact with
most-
their people.
Yeah, you should be in a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
Which
Where do the turtles live? In New York, I guess.
yeah, they live. Oh, of course they live in New York.
Yeah,
They're always eating
I
pizza.
gotta reach out to their people. I feel like we could do something, turtles.
Which turtle would you play, Paige, if you were in a TMNT movie?
Play.
Yeah, act as. Which turtle would you be?
You're telling me Mikey, Donnie,
Yeah, Mikey,
Raph,
Donnie, Leo, Raph.
Leo.
You could be Master
You're
Splinter.
saying they're not portrayed by mutant turtles? I understand that they're not teenagers. You know what I mean? You can't be shooting year round with teenagers.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, there's certain restrictions for how long you can shoot with them.
That's right.
Well,
But come on, they live
Paige,
in New York.
you know they're not played by turtles, right?
I knew that. Anyway, what are the tenants?
The tenants.
Let's run through these tenants.
Okay,
Come
so
on, I'm just joking around. It's a comedy show. Of course, I know the turtles aren't real people.
it's I gotta say that was another great joke from Paige Campbell.
Thank you.
Another great riff.
Look, I'm used to crossing my legs, but that's not giving him the superstar.
That's not giving him the
So
superstar.
we now give him the superstar.
Give him the superstar. That's one. Second one, which I wish you would remember today. Always show up to set.
Yeah, I know. Always show up to set, but I'm saying I let you all know ahead of time because I had an appearance. I think that's fair.
Now, okay, what was this appearance? I'm kind of curious about this. You dressed in a suit. It must have been a good appearance.
Well, yeah, it's I don't know if I need to go into all the details of every single appearance.
Well,
I'm
I-
doing them day in day out.
I would love to hear the details of this one because it was so important. It kept you from showing up at 6.
Well, basically, this was the type of thing where I went to
Oh, we got a booyah. We got a
We got a
booyah.
little Sonia in the chat. We got a booyah.
Oh, Sonia giving us a booyah. Thank you, Sonia.
Appreciate the booyah. We can breeze past right past these appearances and things.
Oh,
'cause
Paige, I think we should stick with it a little bit longer. I would love to hear about your appearance.
I'm doing an appearance right now. Have you ever seen a celebrity or an actor during one appearance talk all about their other appearances? I don't think so.
That is true. I would love to hear. Was it like a autograph signing? Was it like a cameo? Were you like on set? Like were you doing like a panel or something like
Autograph
that?
signing.
You're doing an autograph signing.
That's right.
This is news to me. You signing autographs now?
Mm-hmm.
You've reached that level.
Mm-hmm. Wow, you know I've already reached that level.
You've
Everyone wants. It's like when I'm signing your tits, when I'm signing your face, your PorchPirate collectibles, whatever it may be. That's like me endorsing a check.
What's your favorite thing to
That's
sign?
like me writing you out $1 million check.
Have you ever written out $1 million check?
Well, I've signed several things for people.
What's your favorite thing
And what
to
they say
sign?
about artists, obviously I've got many, many, many more years. There's no real danger for me. But with the great security detail.
Silent but deadly.
But I'm saying right now it's probably worth triple, quadruple figures.
Oh my God! I didn't
That
know
signature.
you were getting that high up there.
I'm saying when I'm dead, which is a long ways off, folks. But when I'm dead, that's gonna be worth $1 million. That's what they say. Artists, when they're dead, it's fucking.
You're saying your
It's like you
value
invested in the
accrues.
right stocks.
Ah, I see.
You know what I mean?
You're invested in a little Paige, a little PGE.
Well, hopefully you are. You've turned down a couple autographs.
I have turned down a couple autographs.
Hopefully
I'm
you
very
saved that
skeptical.
one from a couple weeks ago.
I actually threw it in the trash because I
What?
didn't really save it. I didn't think much of it, and I spilled some
Why?
shit on it.
This is an autograph. This is a. Anyway.
I was eating a hoagie and I got a little bit of mustard on it, and then when I wiped the mustard off, it got a little bit of ketchup on it, and then when I tried to
You
wipe
put
off
ketchup
the
on
ketchup,
a hoagie?
I put ketchup on a hoagie.
That's crazy.
I know it's a little controversial out there. I know not everybody does that.
I've seen PorchPirate, but you seem like the real maniac.
I am a bit of a maniac, and I have done that. I do some things that are a little unhinged sometimes, like putting ketchup on a hoagie.
That's very unhinged.
Sometimes
What's
I.
the grossest thing you ever ate? I used to eat some gross shit as a kid.
Oh, same here. I used to eat grapes with ketchup. Speaking of ketchup, that's pretty gross.
That is very gross.
What's the grossest thing you've ever eaten?
Let me reprise my question. Of course, we'll get into it.
Oh, of course, of course.
But let me reprise my question, because you went right for grapes on ketchup. What all things have you put ketchup on? What do you like ketchup on?
Oh, you can put ketchup on anything. Dude.
Nah, incorrect. I don't know about anything.
If there's a dick I don't like sucking, I put a little ketchup on there, and it sweetens the deal.
That's fair. I've always said for many, many years,
Put ketchup on a dick.
well, there just should be dick spices and seasonings, I think. Because you eat some ladies out.
Mm.
Every pussy has its own unique kind of yeah, it's like a fingerprint. It has its own unique flavor.
Every pussy is like a snowflake. No two taste the same.
That's right. That is right. But dicks, I feel like it's the same across the board. Just gross, smelly, sweaty.
That's why you need
salt.
a little spice.
That's why you need a little spice.
That's why you need a little spice.
You
a
know what
little
I mean?
oregano, a little salt and pepper.
What would you like on your dick?
I would like
Not
to.
your dick, but the one that you're gonna consume.
I'd like to put a little Kewpie on it.
Kewpie.
Yeah, it's like
What
a.
the
like-
hell is Kewpie?
It's like an Asian mayo.
Ah,
It kind of tastes like Miracle Whip.
that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, put a little Kewpie, a little sriracha.
Sriracha would be good.
Some
You
sesame
gotta
seeds.
be careful with sriracha around the pee hole, though. That could really fuck your ass up.
Little black truffles. Little
Black truffles.
yeah, a little truffle oil.
Truffle. Yeah.
the favorite ingredient of the food industry.
Okay, so we got grapes and we got dicks.
Those are two grossest things I've ever eaten. Are grapes with
I'm
ketchup
saying,
and
what else have you
penises.
put ketchup on?
What haven't I put on put ketchup on at this point? I mean, I put ketchup on that banana that I ate earlier while I was waiting for you to show up.
You put ketchup on the banana?
I put ketchup on the banana.
That's grosser than ketchup on a dick.
I thought, when is Paige gonna get here? I'm not happy about eating this.
Well, are you gonna, this is the craft services table.
It is the craft
Are
service.
you gonna fucking polish it off?
The peel, you mean?
Yeah, throw
I
a little
have-
ketchup on that. I think it'd be fine.
I have eaten banana peels before. That is true.
Dude, you used to. That is the grossest shit of all time. You
this,
used to
This is
not-
a true story,
This
folks.
is true. You used to not peel and just eat all the way. Fiber, everything. That's crazy.
It was the nastiest shit too. Like it did not digest in my stomach, so I would just have like fucking barbed wire shits that would come out later.
Oh, jeez. You never told me about the shits.
Oh yeah, they were awful, dude.
Jesus Christ.
But you know what? They tasted great with ketchup.
Dude, that is unhinged. What made you stop doing that?
My poor little asshole couldn't take it anymore.
Right. Putting your asshole through the fire and the flames.
I was putting it through the fire and the flames, and I started putting another type of banana up there, if you know what I mean.
I'm not so sure I do.
I'm talking about a penis.
Okay. Did it have any brown spots?
It most of them do have brown spots, much like a banana, and a lot of them are
Is that
very
true?
limp.
I don't know if most penises have brown spots.
Not the way I use them.
Wow. maybe after a little wear and tear.
Whoa. What about you, dude? What's the grossest thing you've ever eaten?
Well, this is pretty degenerate, I suppose. I don't know if this is grossest, but just having a conversation about gross foods. This is pretty degenerate.
This is pretty degenerate.
And I'm certainly past this point in my life now. 'Cause
Okay.
The bank, y'all couldn't even begin to fathom the amount of commas.
You're like
how many
Trump.
commas we got in that account?
Dude, you're like Trump over there. You never disclose how much money you have.
Of course not. Why do y'all need to know? Anyway, we discussed this. People don't like their entertainers to talk about their personal lives.
I think a lot of people do like to hear entertainers talk about their personal lives.
Shut up and dance. You know what I mean? Get in front of that silver screen.
But what about things like Us Weekly or like People Magazine, like GQ, stuff like that, where people talk about their personal routines and whatnot?
See, I feel like you reach a certain point where you don't have much star power left to offer.
And that's when you offer your personal.
And at that point, that's where you're like, oh, this is, the joys and challenges of being a mom. Guess what, Angelina? No one cares.
That's when
Wait, kidding, Angelina. I'd love to work with you.
Oh, Paige.
She's a big star.
You might have just burned a big bridge there.
Oh, we can cut that from post.
We can edit that out.
I don't think she's a squealer. Hopefully she's not watching it.
Angelina, if you are a squealer, please drop a booyah in the chat. We would love to have you support the channel. We hope you're a big fan. I know Paige is making a lot of industry connections. I'd love to see some of that star power support DP Sundays at 6.
Angelina, if you're there, I'd love to make something happen. I'd love to hook up with your people. Not, I respect you as a woman, but I would love to hook up with your people. And let's make something happen. I'd love to make a new Tomb Raider.
I know, Paige, you've been taking it more of a clean approach lately. You haven't been getting as raunchy because you don't want it to affect your public image.
Yeah, we maybe shouldn't have even had the dick riff, but it's
If it's any consolation,
it's anatomy, folks.
I riffed it. He did not.
That's right.
I riffed it. He miffed it. So there we go.
Thank you so much for covering my ass.
Oh, of course. Anything to protect your precious image, which keeps you from doing this podcast.
My image is incredibly important.
It's much like that banana over there before it went bad.
That's right. I'm an unpeeled banana, baby.
He's ripe for the picking.
I'm ripe for the damn picking.
So
Transformers.
We had 2 tenants down. The third tenant, of course, Paige. I'm sure you would love to share it with us.
Oh, you know what I was going to add real quick, though, is we were talking about gross foods.
Gross food.
I'm past this point. I'm rich. But there are certain foods that I came to discover tasted better left out overnight.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm a little curious. A little hair of the dog.
Little hair of the dog. Have you ever had crab rangoon left out overnight?
More than I care to admit. I tell you that.
Pretty good, right?
It's pretty damn
It's low-key
good.
better.
It's low-key a little bit better. But that was back in your poor days. You don't eat like that anymore. If it gets cold at the table, you throw it out.
That's right.
You toss it in the street.
Oh, I can't even imagine a world where someone brings me a plate full of cold food.
You kick the waiter. You kick the waiter in the groin and say, "Send it back." And you
send
could
it
die.
back. I own this place now. I just bought it, and you're fired.
Strong words from Paige. He is so money, and he doesn't even know it.
Oh, I know it, baby. You keep saying I don't even know it. I know it.
What's the third tenant, Paige?
The third tenant. Did we do 2?
We did 2. Always give him the superstar and always show up to set.
That's right. 3 is any press is good press.
Any press is good press. Paige, I'm not so sure about this press you've been getting on Twitter.
Look, you keep bringing that up. That is a guy on social media talking about me, talking about Porch Pirate, talking about how it's a great movie. I don't see how that's a problem.
I'm sorry to bring it up again, Paige, but I'm really worried. I mean, look over here. Paige has Twitter pulled up on his computer, and he has another tweet that just came through. It's a picture of the street. I'm not going to say which street. And he's just taken a picture of the street, and he's commented on it, coming for you.
Let me take a look here. I actually don't know if I have Twitter here. But
are you sure that all press is good press?
Let me
Paige?
check this
Because
out.
This looks pretty detrimental. It's the same account, PorchPirate6969. Just a picture of a black hoodie. No other thing. And I said he before, but I don't know. It might be a woman. It could be anyone.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to assume that someone's got to be a man. murder.
That's the worst part about this is that I assume.
There is no track record saying that straight white men are the ones who do this. Okay? Anyone can do it. Women.
You heard it first from here, from Paige. It's going to be all over Twitter tomorrow. But yeah, don't you see that right there? I mean, he just tweeted at you again. Or, sorry, they just tweeted at you again.
Well, you know, this is strange. I'll give you that. It's strange. But, it's a troll. That's someone trying to be silly.
It was posted 2 minutes ago, Paige.
What I would advise to you, PorchPirate6969, leave the comedy to us. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to be fun, and I'm a big comic celebrity. You want to... you're going to kill me. Come on. Just leave the comedy to us.
Paige, how much
Leave it to the
security...
professionals.
How much security do you have around the house
They're
right
in
now?
the shadows.
You think they're going to protect you?
What's the fourth tenant?
The fourth tenant is always remember the first three tenants.
That's right.
Ah, see,
That's right.
I
you can
picked
all
up a
see
thing
that
or
we did
two.
not forget the other ones.
We did not forget the other ones.
Because we know the tenants.
They've been fresh on my mind because you've been talking about them nonstop for all of the shows that we've been doing.
Well, I'm trying to help the squealers out. I think you can tell with that guy, PorchPirate6969, you can tell with a guy like that, everyone wants to be a rock star. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to be a celebrity. And unfortunately, you know, there's a great Daniel Tosh joke. 15 minutes of fame, that's an average. You know what I mean? That means 0 for you, 0 for you, 0 for you, 0 for you. 20 years, 0 for you, 0 for you. But it's nice to give people some hope. You know what I mean? It's nice. So that's really what the tenets are about.
I'm thinking
If you follow these tenets, you got a good shot at being a star, but everyone can't be.
I'm thinking PorchPirate6969 is filling me more with fear than hope. I'm a little worried for your safety. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm saying he's a troll. The precedent has been set. 8 years. I do comedy. I know I said I've moved on to a larger arena, which of course is true, film. But the precedent still has been set that I'm a podcast comedy guy. That person's just trying to be silly. Come on.
Paige is a podcast comedy guy, and he's had a few more tenants. There's a fifth tenant now.
We learned the fifth tenant last week.
Fifth tenant last week.
That's right. That's right. Do you remember?
I think I do. Anonymity is power.
No, you just blew up the whole thing. Wow. The fifth
That's
tenet,
not
of
that wasn't the
course-
tenant last week?
No.
Is that the tenant this week?
The fifth tenet is don't be afraid to let your hair down.
Ah, don't be afraid to let your hair
You
down.
know what I mean? Yeah.
That is true. My hair's sagging. I might as well let it down.
PorchPirate6969, he's just having a laugh. He's just letting his hair down. He's just having a good time. And we got plenty of security. If that's
Paige,
not
another
the case.
tweet just came in.
How are you seeing these tweets? You're
It's
just
pulled up
fucking-
on your desktop.
Oh yeah, you're
It's
right.
pulled up on your laptop right there.
You're right. I forget I have Twitter up here.
Right? You have Twitter up there.
But my point being is we got 2 more tenants, and you already revealed them. So
I revealed one of them.
wrong.
Well, you told me the tenants in advance. Paige
Tenant-
always tells me the tenants in advance, and this
Wanna
time I
have a
actually
smooth
remembered
show.
them.
I want to have a clean show. You keep bringing up PorchPirate6969. Just trying to have a smooth show. No,
You're right,
No
you're
rocky
right.
road.
I should probably just drop it. Even though he did just tweet a picture of your porch, which I'm a little worried about, but I'm
You
gonna.
said the address on the show. People know where I live.
that
Thank you.
I would I have no memory of that, much like a certain guy I made music with and a certain album which is coming out very soon.
No memory at all. But check out the links for that. Anyway, yeah, tenant number 6.
Tenant number 6.
We forgot to say it.
Forgot to say
Tenant number 6 is anonymity is. Tenant number 7, power.
it.
What do you think about that?
Strong words from Paige. Paige, how did you come up with those tenants?
Well, basically, these tenants work separately. They're separate but equal. You know what I mean? They work separately together as one flowing tenant, but they also work well as separate tenants.
Paige, you can quote him on this, just said separate but equal.
In terms of
just
tenants, in terms of
this
of
is
all
going to
these
do
tenants,
wonders for your brand, Paige.
that
You're-
has
you're
nothing
gonna
to
be
do with
blowing up on
people
Twitter.
or color or anything. It has everything to do with tenants.
Drop a booyah in the chat. That's a very strange tenant for you to come up with, Paige. But drop a booyah in the chat if you have a favorite tenant. I would love to hear what y'all's favorite tenants out there are.
1 through 7, folks. You got a lot of options, but you're asking what this is all about. Anonymity is, boom, very mysterious. You leave that one open-ended.
All right.
But the idea is, while you're on the rise, while you're working on your star power, while you're building that catalog, it's okay if people don't know you immediately. You know what I mean?
That is true.
Anonymity is fucking power. And that, of course, Tenet 7 completes Tenet 6, but also power. You know what I mean? When you're trying to act, when you're trying to be on the screen, you want to exert. You want to fill up the whole screen like a goldfish. Whatever bowl they put you in, I'm fucking adapting to it. You know what I mean? It's all about power. It's all about exerting a very powerful force and showing everyone what kind of star you are.
Do Tenet 6 and 7 still hold true if you're very famous and are no longer anonymous?
Well, these tenets are all to help others on the rise. You know what I mean?
There we have it. We have the
But you're right.
7 tenets.
I, of course, don't have the luxury of being anonymous anymore, but that's okay.
Paige has 7 tenets. These are his 7 tenets. You can follow them. Please drop in the chat along with the booyah your favorite tenet.
This week I'm feeling generous. This week it was 2, of course, but last week we promised 2.
Yeah, that's true. We promised to.
And we gave him 1.
We gave him 1.
Because we just forgot.
We just forgot.
It's okay.
Sometimes you forget.
But really,
like
my
you
point
forgot
is,
to show up on time today.
No. Let you know.
Paige knows a thing or two about forgetting, especially when it comes to coming to things from his important appearances.
I let you know.
But anyway, you were saying we didn't give him a tenet last week, so.
Really, we should be at 8. We're at 7. I'm feeling generous. Do you have? I'm gonna give you a shot. I'm gonna give you a chance to make up a tenet. Because you've been trying to do it this whole time. You've been trying to slide in a tenet. I of course have complete veto power. If it stinks, it's not a tenet.
I think.
But what do you think? What should 8 be?
I think tenet number 8 should be.
This is the Ocho.
This is the Och. Chris Jericho knows a thing or two about Ocho. Paige knows a thing about Ocho. He's killed 8 flies in the house.
Wow, we're both big stars.
They're both big stars. Have you rubbed elbows with Chris Jericho?
Well, we're both Ochos.
Ah, Lion Mane himself.
We're both Ochos.
Call you 16 when you're in a room together.
That's right. That is right.
I would say my tenet would be, if it's not broke, don't fix it, because I really have not liked the direction of the show since you went Hollywood, and I'm gonna stick by that.
Hold on. Wait, what do you mean? First off, I like the tenet. That is a good. That's a good tenet. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But what do you mean? The show has only gotten better and better. You're saying that into a microphone. People can hear you clearer saying the show's not gotten better.
People can hear me clearer, so they should hear me loud and clear when I say I don't like the attention it's drawn. I really don't like the kind of characters that are starting to follow the show. It's making me a little nervous, and I really don't like the attitude you've taken to the show. It's been kind of frustrating, and I feel like it's more of the Paige Campbell show and not DP.
Well, everyone loved the Paige Campbell show.
Paige Campbell show was classic. Check it out on YouTube.com.
But what do you mean? The people it's attract. I mean, Sonia's hanging out in the chat. You got a problem with Sonia?
Sonia's hanging out in the chat, and I love you, Sonia. You are not a problem.
It's attracting who? Who exactly? What do you mean by that?
Well, I don't want to say because you wanted me to keep it a clean show.
Okay.
But I would say pull up Twitter and see if there are any updates.
Well, if this has any profanity, of course I'm not going to read it. I've slipped up a few times, but we're trying to keep a clean show here, folks.
Paige has his image to protect.
Maybe you can read it, okay? I'm clicking over here.
All right, he's clicking over to Twitter.
Read what you see. It is Porch Pirate, right?
I see a tweet, and the only thing it says is knock knock.
Okay. Again, have you ever been acquainted with the concept of a troll? Of a
like the little animals that guard bridges?
No. I'm not talking about troll in the literal sense.
Like from the Nightman Cometh and It's Always Sunny.
No.
Danny DeVito's character.
We're not talking about troll hunters. You ever see that movie?
I'm not familiar.
We're not talking about troll hunters.
I'm not in the industry. I don't know anything about troll hunters.
Great movie.
Great movie, you say?
Yeah, Troll Hunters is fun. It's like a found footage about people hunting trolls.
Oh, that does sound fun.
They're like splashing the blood of an English man.
Ah, I love when the blood of an English man hits the stony ground.
Is there anything that a troll likes more than the blood of an English man?
You know, I can't think of anything. Much like Paige loves stardom and fame, trolls love the blood of an English man.
That's right.
Do you think a troll has ever killed an American and is just like,
Yeah, I guess Americans would not be English men.
What's the blood of it? Why the blood of an Englishman specifically?
Well, I think...
Does it taste different? I'm sure it has less flavor. You would probably have to
you know,
season it. Speaking of ketchup
in
and
terms of
spices.
protecting my image, I don't know if the riff needs to be running down the different flavors of different ethnicities.
Paige,
it'd be a pretty easy riff to knock out.
I didn't know. I didn't know you were so big in England now.
You know, it would be an easy riff to knock out.
It would be a pretty easy and very dated riff to knock out.
I'm just saying, I don't know if we're gonna do it, but it would be. We could. It'd be hilarious if we did it.
It would be so funny if we did it. It's such a shame that we can't do it to protect your image.
Well, we're above it.
We are above it, and we're not going to do it.
But what I can say is, not that they're better, but based off of trolls' preferences,
Okay.
it seems like that's the best taste in blood. The blood of an Englishman.
The best taste in blood is the blood.
I'm
of
not
an
saying
Englishman.
because of where they come from in the world. It seems like blood of an English woman, no good. Blood of an English man.
It has to be the blood of an English man.
That's right.
Man's blood from England.
Yeah.
Bad teeth and all.
That's right.
Driving on the wrong side of the road. Just boring personality.
The bad teeth. That's like blue cheese. You know what I mean?
Likes the kind of TV shows where
like
they say
sometimes a little certain rotten food is pretty good. You know what I mean?
A little controlled rot is what makes an English person
Controlled rot.
very perfect. That's what we love about England. Controlled rot.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the grossest thing I've ever eaten is the blood of an English man.
Oh, I didn't know you were a troll, Paige. But you brought
PorchPirate. That guy's a troll. I'm no troll, of course.
Okay, so you brought up trolls. Is this what you're talking about? You're talking about internet trolls, like online
Internet trolls. Yeah, we're not talking about guys living under bridges drinking blood of an English man.
We're talking about guys living in their parents' basements.
Right, right.
Drinking proverbial blood.
Proverbial blood. You know, they're drinking out. The certain celebrities let these people get to them. You know, I'm Teflon. You can't scratch me. But
can't scratch you.
I'm can't be scratched.
You're untouchable.
I'm Teflon,
you've got your security guard. You're set.
They're in the shadows.
Nothing's
of course.
gonna happen to you.
But my point being, some of these celebrities just let these people get to them. You just can't. You know, don't feed the trolls.
Don't feed the trolls.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're trying to suck out your blood.
What if the troll has a knife and is trying to attack you? Is it enough not to just feed the trolls?
Well, again, you're really letting your imagination go wild.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Again,
I keep.
Where are you getting that I'm gonna get attacked?
I mean,
who would ever attack a nice boy like me?
Paige, you got another tweet.
Jesus Christ. We're trying to do a show here. You know, drop a comment if you're hanging out because I'm tired of these tweets. I'm tired of PorchPirate6969.
Paige.
Cut the shit, buddy.
Paige,
we're giving them too much of a platform.
Do you see that?
Do I see what?
You just tweeted the front door. It was tweeted 2 seconds ago.
Again, I think people can look it up on, Google.
Guy tweeted the front door.
Okay. I mean, what do you think? Hey, come on, wait. Does it look like someone's out there?
Dude, he's standing out there right now.
Hey, you don't know that that's him. People come by all the time and drop off.
I mean, somebody is standing out there in a black hoodie. Like,
okay. What do you want to do? We've established we have an open door policy.
We do have an open door policy. Should I check it out? What do you think?
I've got the security detail. I'm none too worried.
All right. Well, I'll go check it out. I guess.
Okay.
We'll see what's happening over here.
Folks, this is going to be the first edition of Paige's Soapbox. While Dee is seeing, we didn't have a guest for this week, so maybe this could work. Maybe this guy's got a hog wild story or something. He knows what to expect from something like DP. You come on, you tell a hog wild story. What? Wherever there's shadows, they're there. Maybe we should turn these lights off. They only hang out in the shadows. Why are you worried about this guy? He's a fan. He's a fucking fan. Come on. Well, yeah, this is Paige's Soapbox. Folks, you know all the tenants. The time is now. The time is for you to seize your moment, and the time is for everyone to work on their star power. You know what I mean? This show is all about star power. This show is all about... Dee, what's going on there? Come on. Are you okay? What are you, sucking this guy off? You got ketchup on his cock? What's going on? Jesus fucking Christ. Who are you, man? You're a porch pirate? Okay, what's up, man? You got a hog wild story? How we doing? What's going on? You can't, you just gonna stand there and breathe? That's not much of a hog wild story. I don't know if you're on any substances. That's pretty hog wild. Take a seat. We can talk about it. Jesus, what the hell? Well, folks, this is crazy as hell. We got a fan in the studio, and, you know, I guess they're here to watch the show. Is Dee coming back? What'd you do to Dee? What the hell did you do to Dee? Dee, are you okay? All right, can I get some security or something? This guy is kind of wigging me out. I try to give everyone their moment and let their hair down, but can we get? Hey, it's only the red carpet stairs right now that has shadows. These lights are on over here. I don't know where they are. Jesus Christ. Well, what's the move? Like I said, you want to come on the couch? What are you trying to do here? What? I can't hear you. I guess I'll have to come. Jesus. Oh, what the fuck? No, what are you doing? Jesus Christ. Fuck. Oh my God. What the
Yo, what happened back there? That guy just fucking Paige. Are you fucking bleeding?
Are you okay?
Paige, what the? Wait, what the fuck happened?
I guess he got me. I don't
Paige.
know.
Last thing I remember, I opened the door and then I got slammed against the wall, and now I got a fucking headache. What happened to you? Paige, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all.
Yeah, can you call my security
Paige,
guys or something?
Security. Paige's security. Can you?
Did that guy leave? Or they were supposed to.
Yeah, you ran out the door.
They were supposed to help. Well, we got some more time. I guess we'll keep doing the show.
You want to keep doing the Paige, we got to get you to a hospital. Give me fucking.
I mean.
No.
You don't need to call.
Paige, I'm gonna. You seriously want to? Jesus fucking Christ.
Is there?
Was it? It's just 911.
Is there a mirror anywhere? I'm seeing stars.
Oh my God. Hello, 911.
It's hard to breathe.
Yeah. We had a guy come through the door and stab. We have a celebrity in the house. Paige Campbell. I don't know if you know him. Yeah, Porch Pirate. That's right.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they know me. Random JKS says, "Look out! I've got the blood of an Englishman on me."
Can you get an ambulance down here? Yeah, he got stabbed. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Should I stay? Okay. Well, thanks. I guess we'll see in a minute.
Well, light's looking pretty good. Maybe I should head in.
Paige, you should not head into that.
I'm seeing a light. It's looking.
You should stay away from that light. You should stay away from that light.
It looks like fire. Maybe really warm.
Dude,
maybe it's God.
Dude,
maybe
I'm
going to heaven.
You need to run. That does not sound like heaven.
Laughter.
That does not sound like heaven at all.
Why wouldn't they put me in heaven?
Paige,
I'm not gonna die, D. What?
Paige,
what are you talking about?
We'll get an ambulance in here real quick. It's on the way. Can you got any more tenants for us, buddy?
Next week. Do more tennis next week.
Do more tennis next week.
Next week we won't do more than 2.
We'll do more.
Well, how was your week? We didn't get into your week.
My week. Nothing like this happened in my week. My week was very boring. Jesus fucking Christ. How was your week, Paige? You have any more appearances?
Everything's so cold.
Oh my God. Listen, folks. Maybe we should just do some plugs and wrap it up real quick. Paige needs to get to a hospital. Real quick.
Do you have any plugs?
Yeah. Lisa's playing at Photo Club on the 20. Hang in there, buddy. Photo Club on
I'll try to make it to that.
The 22nd. Yeah, Lisa's gonna play. Follow us on Instagram at Lisa the Band. Also, Pennsylvania Hunger. It'll come out. Any plugs from you, Paige?
I'm Uncle Paige. I'm hosting Punchline Monday. It's an appearance, I guess.
Yeah, Paige is hosting Punchline Monday. That's a thing to hold on to.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm still doing that, right?
Yeah, you're gonna do that, Paige. You're gonna do that. You're totally
Stay
gonna
hog wild.
stay hog wild. Let me get you an ice pack. Jesus.
Maybe we should be covering